Ball is teed up. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. This return starts at the 5. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. They'll throw it here on first. That's complete to the back, David Montgomery. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing off the play fake. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
Gain of 18. That's good for a first down.
Here's Akers up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
They go to Akers again. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A good opening series has him across midfield now with a new set of downs. Shotgun handoff to Akers. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First carry of the game here for the former Iowa Hawkeye. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
He was brought down by
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Drawing up the design keeper. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And a first down.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. The give inside to Akers. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
19 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and goal, Tampa Bay.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, and they go right back to it. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the
Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Caught just shy of the goal line. Now touching down a couple of yards away from that marker.
A 6-yard
From the gun on third down.
Third and goal.
Brought in right side by McMillan. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on fourth and goal.
It's now
On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And the kick by Folk is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
You certainly love to end every drive with a touchdown, but considering where that drive started, Cake, you'll take 3.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Moore with a return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out as a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
And a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So first and 10 now from the 30. Penix working from the gun. Oh, he loses the football. The Buccaneers pick it up, and they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Looking right, and he finds it. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a design run. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up third and 5.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Shotgun now on third down. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders' offense. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. John, well done there.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Penix here from the gun. It's on target to Moore. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got first down here from the 36.
And the Raider first down.
And up from the pistol to Cook. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Buccaneers leading so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Going to the ground again on first. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Here's Penix to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And that makes it 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and long.
Penix now to throw. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer.
3rd and 6.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. The QB keeping this option on 1st and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thinking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Raiders 7, Buccaneers 3.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. From the gun, here's Akers. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a throw. That one's complete, right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, play action. That throw finds Coughlin. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Trying it left side with Akers. Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He was taken down.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crawls.
9-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They talk about a good game when they needed it. So that's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down.
We'll go with a design keeper. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Enough to Cook here out of his own read. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
To the air with Penix. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
And a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play fake, Penix. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing Penix. Able to get it to Moore. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. He's going to run for it. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that 1st down.
13 yards on the play. That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Waither brings it in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. To the line and sets. Here we go, first down.
12 yards. And the Raiders.
Cook trying this one up the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here's Penix. Running in the red zone. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Buccaneers go to the nickel, third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Penix. Dialing up a receiver screen. They are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. It's Akers on the carry. They'll couple together a yard there. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More from Legion Stadium coming up. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He'll try and run this. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Nickel play action on first down. Going deep here for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Setting up to throw. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a 1st down.
To throw here on 1st down. Right back to Ayuk it goes. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the first. Throwing it again here. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. They are throwing it again. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Into the hands of Conklin. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Conklin brings it in. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Brought in right side. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard.
The kick by Folk is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd quarter. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
At the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix gets everything he has under this one. Big gain downfield. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
17. Buccaneers 6. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Todd Bowles sending his Bucks out for another drive. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Akers. And the Romans find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Into traffic. Complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Akers. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Running from the gun here.
At the 42-yard line.
Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd
They'll look to
and
throw.
3.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. And that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss, really rules out that kind of decision.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of it. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field.
At their own
They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. 1st and 10 from the 32. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
What they do.
And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
3rd and long for him here. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
4th down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. It's fielded at the 14. Escapes a defender. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
Gain of 10 yards.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Tampa Bay.
They go to Akers again. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Tampa Bay.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
This time it's a passing play. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here.
Brings up 4th down.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. The Raiders and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. First call here coming from the shotgun. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And he's going to get this up to a run around that 13-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
13-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
On the deep ball. It's 2nd down and 10.
Penix looking to run with it. And they pitch it to him. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Penix looking to run with it. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third.
Love this, giving it to the big guy on third and short. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 46.
To the air with Penix. That's more of the catch out left. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Out of bounds at the 48.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Throwing for the pistol. Penix. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Now it's Cook. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Did not like what he was seeing, Brett, so he's just going to hurl this one away. This is our last play of the quarter.
The coverage by Nakobe Dean.
They're going play fake with Penix. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. That pass complete to McMillan. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing it on 2nd down. That's caught by Montgomery. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Complete to David Montgomery.
Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another throw here on 2nd down. He's going to tuck it and run. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, they need 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Ayuk makes the catch. And they make the tackle at the 38. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Buccaneer first
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Dumps it off to his running back. On the move into the red zone. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Well, they got to the end zone with that free play partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers 13.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Raider first down.
Trying it left side with Cook. Continuing to move past the 45. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Bennett's looking to run with it. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
They've got first down here from the 36. Bennett's looking to run with it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bucs 38-yard line.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Sends this to the end zone. He's got it in the end zone, but he can't get the feet down. Oh, that throw just took him a little bit too far, Brock. That's going to be incomplete. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 2nd down.
Move that ball up. It's going to be 6 to go now on 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Darnell Savage on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Penix looking to pass. They did it! He made the interception! And the Buccaneers have some new life in the 4th.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you gotta know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Here come the Bucs on offense now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. This is Montgomery running right. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
That's good for a first down.
Over on the draw with Montgomery. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Here's Akers up the middle. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that first down marker. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up
try to run for it with Montgomery. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Pickup of 2 here. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Sign quarterback run here. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Back at the 25-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Bennett's looking to run with it. And they're not going to give him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
He's back to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas.
2 yards on the pickup.
Raiders with a little more work to do to win it here.
Buccaneers 40-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's brought down.
A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Now to throw. Making it. Oh, he lost the football. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, they took advantage.
Volcon now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 20.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
A 7-yard pickup.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Continuing to move past the 45. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout.
Las Vegas, first down.
Here he is to throw. Once again, pass caught by Moore. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36.
He'll look to throw it. He's got London left side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this is down all the way to the 3.
13 more yards. That's another Raiders first down.
Back to throw. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's got a man. Complete. He won't reach the end zone. The defense gets the stop they need, and that could win them this game.
26.
Well, we, of course, have the benefit of hindsight up here, but risking the game on a 2-point play, not looking preferable at this moment to just taking the point after in time.
This is why the coaches get paid what they get paid. If you make it, you're brilliant, you're brave, you're a risk taker. But if you fail, you're reckless and careless. I'll say this too, Kate. Now you're going to have to talk to your defense. Because what you've just told your defense is we didn't trust this game to go to overtime. We wanted to win it with our offense, and they didn't get the job done.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. They have the ball back, but that lead now cut down to a single point, Brock. They want to run out that clock if they can, but above all else, they got to take care of that football.
This is situational football at its best. You work and prepare for these moments, and as an offense, you've got to love this situation. You don't want to play so conservative and have what you just said in the back of your mind, can't turn it over, can't make a mistake. No, you want to flip that switch and say the ball's in our hand to go finish it.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
It's a gain of 5.
After a gain of 5 on first down, it is 2nd and 5. It's another run here for Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Med. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle.
2nd and 6 at the Chiefs' 36-yard line.
On the ground, this is Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Med. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. if the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's...
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
And it's this pass rush. They've made their presence felt here in the early going. That's 2 sacks now for them on this opening drive. And you have to imagine, Mike, there's going to be more sacks to come if this offensive line doesn't clean things up.
On comes the Chiefs punter. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. That's taken in at the 50. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. 49ers offense ready now for their second drive. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. They'll go play action with May. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Coverage by Kalen Bullock.
May gonna look to throw. Quick throw taken in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And first down, it is Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll get this to McLeod. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
That's complete to the rookie from Texas A&M. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll work the middle here with Algier. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to Odunze again. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. taking off. He'll try to get there. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
He'll drop to throw. He takes off. And he'll avoid the contact. Sliding down, pick up a 6. And it'll be third down. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll try to run for it, and he will have a Chiefs first down. Although it didn't appear he got by much, he needed 4, and that's what he got to convert 3rd and 4.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
There's a screen set up for Judkins. And the Chiefs going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
On the play. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Judkins goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown.
But I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 58. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 from the 34-yard line. Here's second down and 2 as we are ready to get back underway. He'll step up and run. 3rd and a yard.
He's brought down
The tight end Kincaid in motion. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. Will give him about 5 yards.
Brings up second and 5.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Beanie Bishop there on the tackle.
Beanie Bishop on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings
Moving
up
the tight end right.
2.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. Here's a handoff to Williams. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, 49ers.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the 49er first down. A gain of 14. First down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
They'll send a tight end in motion. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? To throw is May. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The extra point is up and through. And the 49ers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start out with Algier. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and depth fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Third and 5.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Ryan Brazil getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So incomplete pass. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. On the return is Austin. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. They'll go again here with Williams. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. On second down, it's May. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 20 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Niners first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
On the give, it's Williams. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard
A
line.
gain of 9 yards. And a 49er first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Williams. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
13 yards on the play. That's another 49er first down. A gain of 13 yards. And a 49er first down.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on second down. May. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. 3rd and inches. May gonna hold on to this one. And he's gonna have a 49ers first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
That's another.
Now KC gonna use the second of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
May to throw on second down. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Greg Russo working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half. His last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Over the middle, he gets that to McLeod. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Kyle Shanahan now will turn to his field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the 49ers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts at the 13. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Chiefs offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. This time they stay on the ground and find some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line, a pickup of 7. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hanson, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hanson in Orlando, where I promise you the weather is much nicer than what we've been watching. But who doesn't love a snow globe game? And the meteorologists tell us we're in for more of it in the second half. So time now to get back out and join our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll step up and run this. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun, and this is Algier. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That's quickly into the hands of Odunze on the RPO. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Handoff, it's Algier. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
10 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Niners' 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Algier. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 20. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
17 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Now this looks like a design run. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
At the 17-yard line.
2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Will McDonald in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
McLeod now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go once more. Low-scoring game, all tied, third quarter. And a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. They run over center with Williams. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
It's another run here for Williams. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
12 yards. And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame them. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They're going. It's May. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The Chiefs offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Will McDonald getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
It's 3rd down. It's a passing down. You know they're going to bring pressure. We've seen it time and time again. But as we've seen, this offensive line, they just haven't been able to handle the different looks the defense has thrown at them, and the sacks keep piling up.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. Open man there. It is Bourne. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Gain of 10 yards. And the 49er first down.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On the give, it's Henderson. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
He was taken down behind
Some
the line of
defensive
scrimmage.
ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is incomplete. Ray McLeod is the one he was looking for there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
In punt formation.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense back onto the field for their next possession. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Algier. The ball comes out. Oh, he gets it right back. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
And tough for the defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on it. Taken down after a gain of 4.
36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for this with Algier. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the
Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. On 1st down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 42.
We'll go again here with Algier. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, KC.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And it's a big game there as they try to go take this lead.
Ball on the 32. It's second and 2.
On the pickup, brings up second and 2.
Here's the option. And now he loses the football. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And a great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From the 6, here comes the return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo. They'll start this one with first and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 33, here's second and 4. A give now to Judkins on his own read. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Here's a designed run. He'll take off again. From the 43, here's second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side, caught by Burton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Throwing now from the gun. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Algier. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. On the handoff, Henderson. And he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
The motion man here is Bourne. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Chiefs offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with first and 10. This is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. From the 20, here's second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 20-yard line.
On the give, this is Algier. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Ryan Brzee. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. He took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Handoff, and it's Henderson. Not much there, maybe a yard. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
14-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Brings up third and 7.
Throwing is May. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down. They'll run with Henderson. He slams it in there. And he is in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, 49ers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point is good. And the 49ers move out to a 24-10 lead. So, following the touchdown, the punter Man going to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They'll start out first down and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 30.
He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers, and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.